are getting so spoiled so far this basketball season. 2 games tonight in the NBA. We're going to go through both. And we start in Indiana, where we had an amazing game and a finals rematch. Thunder and Pacers tonight from Gainbridge Fieldhouse, where tonight the Eastern Conference champs looking to make amends. Bennedict Mathurin starts the night with a 3. They might be missing their leader, but they still have a ton of willpower. Willpower is nice and all, but what they don't have is the finals MVP. SGA with an and 1 there, but later in this first quarter, I'm not sleeping on these Pacers. Spicy P, step back. Second quarter now, Thunder down by 3. Get to know this man's name, AJ Mitchell. Mitchell floats inside for 2. He's going to be so important as they wait for J-Dub to get healthy. And there is SGA again. Final moments of this first half, Pacers down by 6, but hovering around. Bennedict Mathurin with a slam. Pacers down by 7 to start the third quarter. Remember, tonight our first look at this Pacers team in 2025. Siakam spin cycle. Pacers down by 4 later in the third. SGA putting on an offensive clinic. What else is new? As we head into the fourth, this game would get really interesting. A bunch of difficult shots being made. Obi Toppin starts it on that end with a difficult shot on the other end. They might not have J-Dub, but check out J-Will. Pacers down by 2, 5:20 to go. Canadian against Canadian. Mathurin over Dort. Pacers up by 1 now, 3 minutes to go. If you have Bennedict Mathurin as your most improved player, tonight was a great night for you. And 1. 1:42 to go. Thunder down by 1, and they call on their Superman. SGA off the window with a banker, but then moments later, a reverse by Jarris Walker. 12 seconds to go. Pacers down by 2. They need to go to their main man, and this season, it's gonna be Spicy P. Siakam hits the tough mid-range jumper. 6 seconds to go. Final chance for the Thunder as they look to avoid overtime tonight. SGA airball. So we head to overtime. Thunder down by 3, less than 2 minutes to go. AJ Mitchell is so freaking tough. Now we're all tied up again with a minute to go, and once again the Pacers turn to their main guy this year. Siakam putting on a clinic. Now we're all tied up again with 30 seconds to go. Canadian on Canadian. SGA over Mathurin to put the Thunder up by 2, but moments later, Mathurin with a response. Final chance for Oklahoma City. Tie game, final seconds of OT. They elect to not take a timeout, and SGA misses. We go to double OT. They just went to double overtime against Houston. Now they're back in double overtime, and SGA right back to an and 1. Thunder up by 2 with 2 minutes to go in overtime, and a huge sequence here. A block on one end on the Siakam layup, and moments later on the other end, nobody stops the MVP. SGA going coast to coast. Thunder up by 4, and Aaron Wiggins says night-night. 2 games played so far for Oklahoma City, and 2 double overtime thrillers, and they're 2-0 by the way. Thunder are learning some important things, though, through these 2 games. What they're learning is it's different when you're the champs. Every night becomes a war because every night becomes a chance for the other team to make a statement against you. But tonight, the true statement made besides SGA was AJ Mitchell. 26 points for Mitchell, a career high. And if you think this is a fluke, I don't think you've watched him play enough. This is absolutely for real. And by the way, the next Thunder to break out is Brooks Barnhizer. You remember that Armani Buckets told you that. AJ was great, but obviously the story of the night, a new career high for SGA. 55 points, 23 of 26 from the free throw line, and clutch when they needed him. And the best part of the night for SGA, he was clearly exhausted. 4 overtimes played so far in 2 games is going to take a toll on anybody. As for this Pacers team, obviously Halliburton's going to be sorely missed, but this is who I personally expect them to be every night. Competitive, frisky, and tough to beat, especially in their building. Bennedict Mathurin looked unbelievable. Speaking of unbelievable, if you didn't watch this Warriors and Nuggets game, you truly missed a spectacle. And if you don't appreciate Steph Curry right now, you probably need to pick a different sport to watch, because this man, to me, is the most entertaining athlete ever. Entertaining. This game needed its whole own separate video, but Steph, 42-7. Steph ended up being the hero tonight, but it overshadowed one of the greatest individual performances we're probably going to see all season. Aaron Gordon was out there shooting like prime Klay Thompson, 50 points on 10 of 11 from 3, and they lost. It's obviously very early in the season. A lot can change. We're only 2 games in. But what an opening week in the NBA. Thriller after thriller after thriller after thriller. Meanwhile, though, we do have to mention the other serious stuff going on around the NBA. Chauncey Billups, Damon Jones, and Terry Rozier obviously facing some serious allegations. Meanwhile, in Portland, as they need a new interim head coach, Tiago Splitter, the former San Antonio Spur, will step in. On a brighter note, we have 12 games tomorrow, and I want to know where your attention is going to be at. I'm very curious to watch this Raptors team after their dominant opening night win. We also have a good one in Houston with the Thompson twins squaring off. You know me, if Wemby's playing, I will be watching. Wemby against Zion should be good. We get to see Cooper Flagg in his second game. And at night, we get 4 good ones, including Ant-Man in LA, the Warriors on the second night of a back-to-back, facing Tiago Splitter's Blazers. And then at night, we get to see if the Clippers can rebound after that embarrassing opening night performance against the Jazz. I don't get to tell you guys this all the time, by the way, but I am so grateful and appreciative for every one of you that likes, comments, and watches and enjoys this content alongside me. I can't wait to get this journey started this season with all of you. I am blessed to have you guys love basketball as much as I love it. And I can't wait to see what happens this year. Nikola Vucevic for MVP.